I'm going to be reacting to Wondring Aloud, Jethro Tull, behind the scenes stuff.
It's always been a band, and I hope it always is a band. It takes a team effort, believe me.
The band is a reflection of whoever is in the band at that time, and everybody is really expected to bring their own personality into the band.
All of Jethro Tull's musicians have had a very all-round approach to the way they've played, and so it is playing within a band rather than being a bunch of solo performers that each get their little slot. It's never been that way.
I hear the bass in a very particular way. It's like, I don't know, it's stealth, you know, stealth bass player, you know. You don't see him, but you feel him.
Initially, I had to interpret and reinterpret the parts of all the great drummers who came before me. But listening to the music, it was important for me to keep the flavor and the identity of the original pieces, but to be able to play something that also fell quite naturally under my own hands.
I've always thought that if I went to see my favourite band, I'd actually want to hear the songs recreated as they are on the record. So I try very hard to listen to what's going on and recreating those parts.
We'd actually have a string quartet coming along to do a couple of acoustic tracks. And it's nice working with those tonal qualities and working with that sort of real emotional thing.
Wondering aloud how we feel today.
One of my favorite songs.
Last night at the sunset, my hand in her hair.
This just makes me smile.
We are our own saviors as we start, both our hearts beating life into each other. Wondering aloud, will the years treat us well? As she floats in the kitchen, I'm tasting the smell. Of toast as the butter runs, then she comes, spilling crumbs on the bed. I shake my head, and it's only the giving that makes you what you are.
Wow. I really enjoyed that. Wondering Aloud is one of my favorite songs from the Aqualung album. I'm gonna have to look up some research so I can know the names of the other members. I know Martin Barr was the second person who talked in the video, but I'm not really sure the names of all the other people, so I'm going to look them up and probably list them out for my help, you know. That was really, it was kind of almost like a, I don't know what you would call it, a look almost inside, you know what I mean? Not really, as you would say, behind the scenes, more like behind the music in a way, but not in a documentary sense or anything, just like all of the members giving their, not really opinions, you know, but like their, I'm trying to think on how to put it. More like how they feel about how they want to do their music and how they do it. And like the drummer and a few other members said that they looked back at all the other drummers or all the other people before them that have done these songs and want to make it sound like, you know, if they would have went to a Jethro Tull concert, what they wanted it to sound like. And I just loved it. I love their insight. I love how smart they all seem. And I love to see those clips of them just laughing and having fun, all sitting around a table, all taking a picture with their hats and laughing, you know. It was great. Really candid. And his voice sounded really good there. And now I think, I'm not sure, but I think Ian has had a few surgeries done on his throat. And when I listen to Ian Anderson now, he just sounds out of breath with every note. Like, I don't say he has a bad voice, because I still don't think he has a bad singing voice. I still think he sounds pretty good. It depends on what he sings. But in this video that I just watched, he sounded pretty good, you know. And it was really enjoyable. And I'm glad somebody requested that, because that was a really sweet, that was a really good way to end my day. And I really enjoyed that. And I'm looking through everybody's requests, and I'm going to try to get through them. But even though I give credit to the owners of the videos, I still get copyrighted on almost everything. I'm still working on learning more, because I've only really truthfully used YouTube a lot for about maybe 9-10 months. And some of you guys who have watched my channel since then will know I've always had problems with copyright, and I have always been trying to learn more and work on it. And I found a video showing me steps on how to work on it, and I did that. You know, I've been doing that, but it hasn't been really helping too much, unless I'm just not adding all of the information that I need. Like, I've only been adding the information that the video will give me. Some videos I react to don't have any information that I can use, so I'm kind of a little wary to use them when that happens. But I just want y'all to understand that I try my best to get these reaction videos edited and uploaded, and I try my best to give the credit to the rightful owners, but it doesn't always work. So every time I get completely blocked, I will make a post about it telling you guys, so that you guys are like, where's the reaction? I'll let you know. I'm not just gonna not say anything, because I mean, that would be disappointing. You know, thinking about the viewer's point of view, it would be disappointing, and I totally understand that. So I will definitely keep you all posted on every video that I post. I have a Facebook page called Have a Very Nice Day. It's a private Facebook page. It will be in my I can't talk. It's late. It's like almost 1 in the morning. But it will be in my intro. I have my Facebook page there. And I will try to remind myself to add a link to my Facebook page, so that you all don't have to go over to Facebook. You can just click on it. I'm trying to get better at making sure I put links and stuff too, because people are wondering. You know, some people comment, like, where do I find your Facebook page? You know, everything about it. And one of these days, I'm going to try to create an Instagram page. I already have 3, so, and I know you guys are probably like, 3? That's a lot. Well, yeah, it is, and I agree with you. Probably don't even need 3, really. 1 or 2 is good enough. I used to have 1, that was great, but I need to create an Instagram page for my YouTube channel, so that you guys can be informed about, you know, copyright claims or new uploads or anything like that, even quicker, because I know a lot of people use Facebook, but a lot of people use Instagram too. And I'm going to tell you, I use Instagram a lot too, but I'm going to try to not talk so much, because I know I can talk a lot, especially when I've had more than 3 cups of coffee already, and mostly espresso. So, you know, when I drink espresso, I like to express myself. It wasn't a very good joke, I know. I'm not very good with jokes. But, yeah, that was incredible. I've been a fan of Jethro Tull for only a few years. And when I first discovered Jethro Tull, when I first heard Locomotive Breath, I was like speechless, you know. I had never heard flute in rock music before. And they used the term progressive rock. Now, I did watch a few Ian Anderson interviews where somebody mentioned progressive rock, and it seemed like he didn't like that term. But then at one point he said, well, I guess we could be called progressive rock. So, can someone in the comments tell me what he likes his genre to be called? I wouldn't necessarily, it's not necessarily his genre, because there's a lot more people. Well, not a lot of people, but there's a few people that use flute in rock music too. Like, should I call it progressive rock, or what should I call it? What do you think the correct term is? Progressive rock, or I don't know what it would be called. I like to also call it flute rock. I mean, I know that's kind of, you know, direct and just flute rock. That's all it is. But what term do you all like to use? Or do you just not even use a term? You just, you know, don't even think about it. But I'm just curious to what you guys think. And if any of you all have seen Jethro Tull live, I would love to hear some of your stories about it. Like, what's your favorite songs? What was your favorite thing Ian did, or Martin did, or any of them did? Because I could sit and watch it all day, because I love seeing Ian's facial expressions, his movements. He's very theatrical in his movements, very animated, and that's one of those things I love about him. And, yeah. So thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for the next reaction video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and only subscribe if you want to. And I hope you all have a great day.